Three-pointer. They get it back. And Duncan throws it down.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second-chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh, man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
New Orleans shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. That free throw good from Thompson. Michael Finley, he's checked in for Hornacek. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Timberwolves trail by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Duncan with a screen on Thompson. Here's Finley. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. Michael Conley picks one up.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, Greg, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Plumlee with the screen. Thompson passes to Plumlee. Outside Conley. Plumlee sets the pick for Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Plumlee. And again, no good by New Orleans. Timberwolves trail by 3. Feeds it to Duncan. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. From 10 feet out. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Shot from 16. Finley with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Phillips with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson against Billups. Dishes to Duncan. The basket good off the assist from Billups. 7 points for Tim Duncan.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Plumlee with the screen. Thompson a screen on Billups. Conley into the lane. The putback, and the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Billups. Duncan with a screen on Thompson. Billups against Thompson. Outside Billups. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Billups has got his first 2 points.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's Conley looking for his first basket still in this one. And Thompson kicks to Havlicek. The screen from Thompson. Havlicek with it. Now defended by Warren. That doesn't go either for Havlicek.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Billups dishes to Warren. Johnson the screen. Here's Finley. And again, it's Minnesota.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here is Conley. Plumlee with a screen on Billups. Conley against Billups. And that one hits back iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
He dishes it to Warren. Right at the free throw line. No good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Havlicek. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feed. Minnesota in the lead. Johnson with a screen on Thompson. Billups kicks to Johnson. Stolen by Thompson. Conley with it. Billups picks him up defensively. Thompson up top. Pass to Havlicek. And Billups pulls it down.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
He kicks to Warren. To the middle. Over to the wing. Here's Finley. Covered by Conley. Shot clock at 6. Finley can't get it to go.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Plumlee with the screen. Kicks it to Havlicek. Thompson left side. Pulls up on the wing. Jump shot is good. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Minnesota making some changes. O'Neal comes in for Amir Johnson. And Jones subbed in for Warren. New Orleans also making some changes. Chris Bosh is checked in for Plumlee. And Smith subbed in for Mike Conley. Now here's Jones. Shaq with the screen. Here's Duncan. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal foul.
The Timberwolves made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
Duncan at the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Duncan.
Look at the night for Tim Duncan. He has 8 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also, just battling hard on every possession.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for New Orleans. Payton comes in for Klay Thompson. Duncan hits them both. Here's Smith. Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. The dish to Payton. He feeds it to Smith. Clock at 6. Bosh, the screen. Fires from the wing. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Shaq with a screen on Kidd-Gilchrist. Knocked loose. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Pelicans trail. Right side Bosch, right wing. Now here's Payton. He's guarded by Finley. And that one's good. Payton's got his second basket of the game.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
6 of their last 10 points have come by way of the two-pointer.
Back to Jones. Hit the tip. And that's collected by Payton. The Pelicans shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And Kidd-Gilchrist throws it down.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Now here is Smith after the miss from Tim Duncan. The screen from Thompson. And the basket by Payton.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pelicans leading by 3. Outside Kidd-Gilchrist. The feed now to Payton. Bosch, the screen. Jones against Smith. Lets it go from 11. Here's Thompson. The shot misses. Billups with some nice defense here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
On the wing, Jones. Covered by Smith. Duncan with the screen for Jones. Pulls up on the elbow, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
A look now at where the Timberwolves ranked in the NBA last year. 3rd in opponent offense, 3rd in second chance points, and they were in the top 10 in team blocks. Not elite level, but pretty good nonetheless.
And you talked about their defensive ranking. I mean, they really do a good job of holding their opponents to a low point output each and every night. That grindhouse style really wore on teams.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Finley. And it's Hornacek for Chauncey Billups.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Outside Bosch. Pass to Kidd-Gilchrist. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Blocked again. Blocked shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Hakeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks. 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards. Just a legendary low post defender.
Now, here is Hornacek. Following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Hornacek. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .127 left to play in the first half. Here's Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Bosch passes to Thompson. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
2 shots.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. 1:14 left in the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Beasley against Kid Gilchrist. 6 to shoot. Beasley dishes to O'Neal. Shoots from the high post, and that's good for 2. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Passes it to Payton. Smith on the wing. Here's the screen. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. The Pelicans have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. Timberwolves trail by 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's taken away by Payton. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone. Feeds it to Kid Gilchrist. Shoots from the baseline, and the shot falls short this time. Beasley kicks to Jones. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact in. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan Thompson, and after that first half, Tristan, what's the plan going to be for this second half?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
You have to have plenty of bark in a dogfight, Tristan. Thank you. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. It was a big-time first quarter from Chris Bosh. He had 10 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. The 3 E's, Shaq. That's all I got to say. They've avoided turning the basketball over, and that's a recipe for success. Now, here's how they do it. By sacrificing the highlight reel plays, you get good looks, and those home run plays will still come.
Shaq, what you think about Minnesota?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Chris Bosh really making a difference here.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
New Orleans in the lead. We've got Duncan. Chauncey Billups out there with Jones. Then there's Finley. And it's Shaq in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group starting the second half for Sam Mitchell. Bosh kicks to Thompson. Dishes it to Payton. Shoots from the right block. Shot misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And we'll see if anything's different this year because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
And, Greg, not what you'd expect when you look at the standings. I think this game is important to them to try and turn the tables here.
The Timberwolves made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. That's off as well, so he misses both. The Pelican shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. They get it back. Thompson against Jones. Outside Billups. Six on the shot clock. Shaq is screen on Payton. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Peyton's got 5 assists tonight.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Thompson. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Screen by Duncan. Down low. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, let's take a look at where New Orleans ended up rank-wise in the league last year, Kevin. 7th in three-point field goal percentage, 12th in assists. And they were in the top half of the league in field goal percentage as a team. And part of that was due to the fact that they were a little inconsistent offensively.
And really the three-point shot, so vital to their offense. The ability to spread the floor and force the defense to cover that much ground, I think really makes everything easier for them offensively.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Pelicans have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Peyton kicks to Bosh. The screen from Thompson. Bosh against Duncan. Thompson for the triple. And it's Thompson again missing.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
And the pass to Finley. And that misses. That would have put him up. It's a close game here in Minnesota. Thompson passes to Peyton. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Duncan against Bosh. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Jones dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Duncan. Drilled from 11 feet out. Duncan's got 4 points in the quarter. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Bosh with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
All right, Target Center, coming out of the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, during that break, Minnesota's head coach had some words for his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Tim Duncan. When coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. he is who we want making our decisions. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And he gets it back. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Now here's Conley. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Bosh, no one around him, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And the Pelicans lead by 1. And Shaq with the slam. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Now, here is Havlicek. Bosh, the screen. Thompson sets the pick for Conley. Havlicek outside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Havlicek's got 6 points. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Screen by Duncan. Phillips against Thompson. Out to the wing. Here's Finley. The offensive rebound and the dunk by O'Neal.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. Conley kicks to Thompson. No good from outside.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Johnson, he's checked in for Minnesota. TJ Warren comes in for Michael Finley. He hits the second from the line. The Pelicans have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. They set the screen. Bosh, the screen. Clock at 6. And Thompson kicks to Bosh. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Jones, the pass to Johnson. He dishes it to Billups. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Duncan, a screen. Shot clock at 6.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
The Pelicans have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Kicks it to Thompson. Plumlee with the screen. Thompson, a screen on Jones. 6 to shoot. And it's Bosh at the elbow. From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Jones kicks to Johnson. Duncan, a screen. Now, here's Warren. Covered by Havlicek. Billups from outside. Timberwolves keep it alive.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 8. Bosh, a screen on Jones. Plumlee dishes to Havlicek. For the lead. The rebound by Johnson.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's Warren, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Hornacek's checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Havlicek. Hornacek passes to Johnson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Greg, he's enjoying every second of it.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
The dish to Plumlee. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. That's good from Plumlee. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Minnesota. And New Orleans also making a change. Smith checked in for Klay Thompson. And he makes the first but misses the second. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Warren kicks to Billups. Beasley the screen. Back to Billups. Timberwolves passing it around. Duncan with the bucket. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. It's Kidd-Gilchrist on the wing. Smith kicks to Conley. He feeds it to Plumlee. 5 to shoot. Hornacek with the steal. Billups dishes to Warren. And it's denied. They retain possession. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Conley with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Right side Bosh. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Beasley the screen. Now Warren. It's Hornacek on the wing. Cans the shot from the wing. Hornacek's got the game tied up here for Minnesota. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. They set the pick. He kicks it to Smith. The feed to Plumlee. Outside Conley. Tries it from 19. Cannot hit. And Minnesota will come the other way. It's Hornacek on the wing. Covered by Smith for the lead. And Jeff Hornacek again. Hornacek's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Screen by Smith. Pass to Conley. Feeds it to Smith. And here is Kid Gilchrist. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. T.J. Warren picks one up. For New Orleans, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Michael Kidd Gilchrist. 2 shots.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
That free throw missing. O'Neal's checked in for Minnesota. Finley comes in for Warren. And then for New Orleans, Tristan Thompson comes in for Mason Plumlee. And it's Payton in for Mike Conley. He doesn't get the second one. Minnesota in the lead. Passes to Beasley. Hornacek kicks to O'Neal. Back to Hornacek. Goes up from the top of the key. It's Hornacek again missing. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Smith the pass to Payton. Back to Smith. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far.